Hello and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori and today I'm going to work on the Roxy Creations Challenge number 52. Okay, let's get me settled here. Okay, this week again, Rachel continued with the, let's see, kind of the vintage letter folding idea. Let's see, where are the ones that we did last time? There's a couple of the ones that I did last time. The more simple ones. I'm going to focus on just doing one type this time. But as always, I encourage you to go over and see what Rachel did because her stuff was very, very cool. I'll set this over here. And I've kind of pre-folded. This one was just a digital I had of Rachel's that I printed, which is an old letter. And I just followed the folds that were printed on it and kind of close to lining it up. I probably folded it over a little bit too far. It was probably should have been about there, and then it would have been sealed with something. So that's a very simple way to do them if you want to get one of Rachel's kits and digital kits at Roxy Creations on Etsy, and just fold the letters on their own folds. Okay, so this is a style that Rachel did partially, and I watched another channel, it's called Andy Origami on YouTube, and he did a really nice explanation for how to fold this particular style. So let's let me put that there for reference. Let me give this a try with a piece of straw paper. So you fold it in half lengthwise. He said be careful, just make sure you just crease the centers of this. And then you fold it short ways and try to line up the edges. The straw paper is not always perfectly straight because it's kind of used for wrapping and stuff more than it's used for other things. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this now. So I'm going to take the long sides and fold it up towards the center. And on all these folds in towards the center and the edges where I'm folding to meet something, I give myself, I don't know, kind of a scant 1/8 of an inch. I just found it much easier if I gave myself a little bit of wiggle room than if I went right to the edge. And then you take the short end and fold it to the center. Again, I'm going to give myself kind of a scant 1/8 of an inch there, or 1/16 of an inch, just a little wiggle space. And then the same with this side. And this may be helpful to me since I'm not a really precise folder, to give myself a little wiggle room. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure these creases are nice and sharp. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. He didn't do this step, but I found this helpful. I just kind of take it and turn it or fold it back that way, just so that it's a little bit sharper and easier for me to see back here. And then I fold these corners in. And on this one, definitely give yourself, fold it straight edge against or towards the fold there, but give yourself a little extra room. I mean, like I said, about an 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch, and then try to match this one up as close as you can with that one. Once again, making this part straight against towards the fold there. Put them in like this. And then you take these and fold them to the inside. Okay, and I'm sure those creases are in there well. Okay, now this part is a little, I found just a tiny bit tricky. So you take this fold here, but you want to make sure what you're doing is you're bringing this fold down to this edge. And I struggle a little bit with this area in here not coming to a kind of a straight point. So kind of pinch this, but what you want to do is make sure that right at that corner, right here, is where you're folding from, or where you're bending from. So kind of bring that edge, this fold over to this edge. So I guess I don't do as much pinching and bringing as I just do kind of gently scooching that over there. I'm sure that's a technical origami term, scooching the paper. Just kind of scoot the paper over so that this fold lines up with this fold here. Same thing on this side. I bring this fold out and I'm gonna put my fingernail there, or also if you have a bone folder, I'm gonna put that in that corner, and it makes it easier to get that started. And then you bring it over and line it up with this edge. Then you have another crease here and a crease here, okay? Also, if you want to go watch Andy's channel and watch him do this, he, like I said, his explanation really, really good. I had to watch him a few times, but it's a little bit more complicated fold than what I was, what I'm used to doing. So then I'm going to bring the bottom up to here, where these pieces meet. There's like a little triangle here, or a little point there. I bring this up to there. There we go. And try to keep the sides nice and straight. And then crease it here. And then this goes under this fold, and this corner goes under this fold. And this is to make a closed envelope. I don't think Rachel did that step with hers, but I like the way this looks, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And then you just tuck this in to the top layer here. And there we go. Got one envelope done. Make sure everything's nice and flat. Okay, so let me show you. I kind of pre-folded this one. So once again, mark your centers. So you fold this edge to this edge. And of course, I trimmed this paper so it's not really straight. So mark there, short edge to short edge. There. Bring this. Let's see. Bring this side up to the center. Fold it, and then you fold your short edges in towards the center. Hopefully, I gave myself grace room on this one. Okay, I bet I did. This is the up. So where you folded that edge is the top. Okay. Then you fold this corner over. Remember to give yourself a little bit of space between the edge of the paper and where that fold is, so that you have some wiggle room. Okay. And then you fold this in, and you fold this in. And then we're going to do that pinch and fold again. And this is already pre-folded, so it will come together much more easily. So you bring the fold from here down to this edge here. And then, there you go. Make sure those are nice and crisp. Come over and do the same thing on this side. Bring that edge over. there. There we go. Make sure I have that nice and crisp, the folds there. Then we'll bring the bottom up to where this little corner's right here, this little triangle, which is hard to see with the pattern that I put on the inside. Then you lift this up, tuck it in, lift this one up, tuck it in, fold the top flap down, kind of flatten everything out. I think I didn't fold this one exactly precisely, so it's not going to lay perfectly flat, but it will be flat-ish. And then we just tuck this in, just one layer, not the underneath layer, so I'll kind of leave the little tabs that are there. I can't get a hold of this one. Okay, just tuck that in. Oops, nice. Whew, I really can't get a hold of this one. All right, there we go. Get that in there, and then tuck that in there. And then scooch that back up there. And there we go. Another nice little folded envelope. Okay. So now we have these two that are done, and Rachel put things into hers. Let's see, like some vintage papers. So let me see what I got out here. Got some pharmacy labels in French. Let's see if I can get some of the small ones out. I think these will tuck in. Of course, you can leave the flap open and then tuck inside. I'm just going to tuck kind of right to here. Let's see. This one. This one's a little bit longer. Maybe if I tuck this one in here. There we go. And of course, you can use a digital page or, and it's like the straw paper. And so since the straw paper is very plain, I think I will add some little more decorative bits to that one. Let's see. I have some tags that are from Chapter 1 papers. Oh, here's another one that I did when I was practicing out of one of Rachel's digitals. They do turn out really nicely. It'd be really fun in a little happy mail. I think, let's see, is this going to stick up too far? Yeah, let me stick up too far. I may add this one and then do a string wrap. Rachel did wrap hers, but let's see if I can find some other little pieces. I think these are also from Rachel's kits, but I'm not 100% certain of that. I just found them in my stash and thought, oh, those are perfect size to put in here. Oh yeah, it doesn't stick up too much. Let's see, what else do we have? Some pretty little flowers from Chapter 1 papers. Let's see. Yeah, let's put this one in here. Just some pretty little bits. Just, just a little something for the Happy Mail recipient to play with when they get it. That's not going to stick up too much. Oh, no, that's pretty good. Okay, do I have any more flowers? Oh, I don't have flowers, but I have some other labels. Let's put a few. And I'm sorry, I don't remember which Chapter 1 papers kit this one was. These are from. Once again, I had it in my stash, printed out, and let's see. Can I make that short enough to put in there? No. Since this one's already decorated, I don't think it needs too much more. I do like this one. Put it there. Oh, I can put it there. There we go. I'll just tuck it into that other little spot. Do we have anything else that's small? Oh, here's some other small ones. Let me do one more in there. One more in here. And this is definitely too long. Let me tear the bottom of this off here. my husband's home from his haircut already. Okay, so we'll just do that, and then let me grab a piece of string, and we'll just tie up the one since he's already back. My goodness, that was like the fastest haircut ever. So I think what I'll do is just wrap that around here, and then I'll bring this here. And then I can just tie it up. Oops. Grab one more time. Because I cut it a little long. Okay. Just a little something to hold everything together, although I will say everything is staying with this envelope very nicely. So let me tie that little bow. And here we go. So there is Roxy's weekly challenge for week number 52. Some nice little vintage letter folding. And the other channel that I watched, the YouTube channel, was Andy Origami. So I will say, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll join me again in the future, and bye-bye for now.